Hi everyone, today we are going to learn how to install Tomcat and Jenkins inside an Redhat machine. So from AWS, what we are trying to achieve here is how we can install Jenkins and Tomcat. So to install Tomcat, we should have Java. So once we open an ec2 machine, we will install operating system Red Hat. And with that, we will go ahead and install Java. Once installation of Java is updated, then we will open Tomcat latest version and try to download the Tomcat link, and we will unzip that Tomcat file and copy and paste that information to opt/tomcat, and we will also give the permission settings to uh, 755, that is um, for the Tomcat. So /opt/tomcat, we want to give the permission. Once it is done, then we will go to the bin folder and we will type /sh on startup.sh to start your Tomcat service. Once your Tomcat service is up, then we will go down and to the Jenkins var file. We'll search in Google Jenkins var file, and from Jenkins var file, we will download the Jenkins var file to our system, and then we will copy that information to opt tomcat web apps, and then we will try to open our Jenkins file using our IP address colon 8080/Jenkins. If you're able to get to the screen, then there is a password link, and we will try to open the password link from the Red Hat machine, and using the cat command, and we will paste that information and update new username and password, and we will install plugins, and we will be able to get to the Jenkins. So let's go ahead and do how we can actually go ahead and create in AWS. So let me go ahead and launch an ec2 machine here. So I'm going to give the name of the ec2 machine is going to be Jenkins /tomcat. All right, so it is updating that information, and it's going to be Red Hat mission. So we are selecting the operating system Red Hat, that is Amazon Red Hat. Okay, Red Hat Enterprises 9 HVM SSD volume type. So that's the one we are selecting, and we are using T2 micro, and key pair I've already created, so I'm using the same key pair test. And we are since we have to have port number 80 to be open, so I have just created a security group which have opened already the port number 8080, and let me just launch the instance. So meanwhile we launch the instance, let me just open my git bash terminal. Okay, so to connect to my git bash, so let me open my git bash. All right, so it is getting ready, and our instances, we will go ahead and check if our instances is ready. So it is trying to, okay, it's trying to open it up. So let me, okay, my git bash terminal is open, so git cd is placed down. So where exactly I've copied my test PEM file, it is in my downloads D folder. So once, that's the reason we are going down to that location. I've just clicked on connect, and I'm going to use a SSH connection. I'm copying the SSH link option here, and let me just copy that information and try to connect to my machine. So I'm just saying yes, sudo su, and I'm going to sudo space yum install Java, and if I hit enter, so the system will try to download all the information needed to install the Java application. Okay, so just asking that to happen in a couple of minutes. Our installation will be completed. So once our installation is completed, we have to go ahead and check in Google, that is Tomcat download. So let me just click on Tomcat download. So we have Apache Tomcat, the new version, which is, so this link will be updated with the newest version of Tomcat. And we have here 9.0.78, that's the version. So let me just copy this link. So I'm going to tar link, I'm just copying it. So meanwhile our update is complete. Sudo -i, I'm going back to my root user and I'm going to install the sudo yum install wget. That's one plugin that we needed, and tar is also needed. So I'll say yes, it's going to download and will be ready. So wget, so if I type ls and enter, there is no folder created yet or drive. Wget space, the link that we have copied for Tomcat, I'm just going to update that, and if I ls, you would see Apache Tomcat, it is ready. So we're going to untar it. So tar -x ezf space Apache Tomcat and enter. So if I type ls, you would see Apache Tomcat, that file is unzipped file is available. So we need to copy this file cp minus recursively to opt/tomcat. So in that location we need to copy that file. Which file we need to do? Apache file. So Apache Tomcat 9078 to Tomcat location. So it has been done. Now we have to give permission to Tomcat file. So let me just chmod place recursively, that is -r 755/opt/tomcat. So I'm giving the permission to that file. So once it is done, then we have to go ahead and start our Tomcat service. So we will go back to /opt/tomcat/bin, and here if I ls, you would see that startup.sh file is available. So /startup.sh and hit enter. It will show that our Java, the Tomcat, has been installed and it has been running. So we will just check our Tomcat is running or not. That is, we will get back to our instances page. So we have the instances page is ready. So in instances, we will go down to our IP, check our IPv4 IP address. So this is our IP address. I'm going to copy that IP address and let me just paste that IP address :8080 and hit enter. That means we will be able to see our Tomcat's service is up and running. Okay, our next task is to install Jenkins. So we will again come back to our option here, Jenkins Jenkins.var downloads. That's the file. That's the location we are looking at for. So we will see if our Jenkins. So you will see the latest release 2.418. We will again copy that link, come back to our git bash mode, sudo -i and enter, and wget and paste that link that we have copied. So it will go ahead and download our Jenkins file. So its Jenkins file is already updated. So let's go and see. You will see Jenkins.var file is downloaded. So now we have to copy -r, so Jenkins var file to /opt/tomcat web app. So we're going to copy the information to the web app file, and if I hit enter, it has been copied now. Now we will go down to our web page that we have Apache is running, that is IP/80/Jenkins. If I type Jenkins, then we will be able to get to our Jenkins page. So to log into a Jenkins, we should have username and password. So there will be an initial password link which will be provided by the Jenkins. So we have to check that first. It is the initialization is happening. The browser will read out automatically when Jenkins is ready. So I'm just waiting for the Jenkins to come up. So meanwhile, we'll just check ls and enter. Okay. So the thing, okay. So now the sign-in page is ready. So this is the link where we will find our administrative password or the first time user password. So cat and paste that link. We will get the password here. I'm just copying that password and updating the password on the screen. Okay, and I'll just click on continue. So it's going to be never install suggested plugins. We will go ahead and click on the first option where necessary plugins will be installed automatically by Jenkins. So if this installation process is completed, then we will try to log in. So while we are trying to log in, it will ask you for us to update our username and a password and the email address. So we'll just wait for the screen to get updated with those information here. It may take another 1 or 2 minutes. Let's see how quickly we can create that. So let me just check here. ls and enter. Okay. So it's in the progress of getting started. So on the right side, you will see what are the applications and other information which is needed to run our Jenkins application. It's showing up. It's automatically getting updated. Some of the essential plugins will also be get updated during this process. You would see pipeline, Git, LDAP, then workspace cleanup, and then GitHub branch source, SSH build agent, email extensions, and pipeline GitHub Groovy libraries, metrics of authentication strategy, mailer, Gradle. Then you will also see pipeline stage view, PAM authentication, and there are some more other applications that will be get updated. That is the plugins that is used by Jenkins during the process. So we will just wait and see the process here. So now it shows that in Gradle pipeline milestone step, which is being updated, build setup and it's updated, and variant is also updated, pipeline Groovy library, which is also updated, and also extension point API, branch API, pipeline multi-branch, pipeline stage, tag media, metadata. Then you also have common core, Git client, pipeline input setups. So when you talk about pipeline, Java, JSON, Web Token, JJWT, that is also, and OK, HTTP, GitHub API. So we are almost getting completed now. So stage view, pipeline stage view, for that whatever required for Git, dependencies, LDAP dependencies and mailer extensions. Okay, so here we're going to type admin and password, name and confirm password. So once that is updated, then I'm going to type the name here, and email address, I'm going to type my email address, and I will say save and continue. So it's showing up how we can actually log into our Jenkins file. I'll say save and finish. You start using Jenkins. So if we are able to see the screen, then we are good to go. That means we are successfully able to install Jenkins in our ec2 machine. So I hope what we have done today is we are trying to install Tomcat and Jenkins in ec2 instance, T2 micro instance in AWS. First we had installed Java, and then from Java we installed Tomcat, and from there we installed Jenkins. Hope you are able to understand the entire topic, and if you have any questions, please update in my YouTube link. I will be ready to help you out further. And thanks for watching, and you all have a great day, and bye for now.